Teen Titans Go to the Movies is a new film distributed by Warner Bros. It's the second animated film to be distributed, when the first one was Batman Mask of the Phantasm. Teen Titans Go to the Movies is about the Teen Titans trying to have their own movie so they can be like Batman, Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern, because they're able to have their own movies and own cinematic universes. So they go to Warner Bros. To convince Jade Wilson, who's a producer who works at Warner Bros., to help them get their own movie, but she tells them that they're mostly sidekicks and they don't have an arch-nemesis. So the Teen Titans go on an adventure to search for their own arch-nemesis. For me personally, I was a huge fan of the original Teen Titans show growing up. That was like one of my favorite shows, coming home to watch after school when I was like 12 or 11 years old. One of the best moments of my childhood. And then having them cancel the show just to replace with this, I felt weird inside, I felt icky, and I just want to stay away from the content. And I haven't really watched an episode of Teen Titans Go. I've seen it like every now and again, but I just get so upset and I just never followed it. And after watching this movie, I felt like this movie was like a super extended episode of like an upcoming season or something. Back in the day when Clone Wars came out, with Star Wars Clone Wars, that movie that came out was pretty much 3 episodes compiled into one, and when they had their season premiere, they pretty much put the same movie but split it into 3 episodes in the beginning season of season 1 of Clone Wars. And I feel like that's exactly what this movie is. Just a whole bunch of episodes compiled together and we have a movie. This film had lots of cultural references to other superhero movies, and they make references to make fun of the other superhero movies. The humor sometimes worked, sometimes it landed, did come off a little bit cringy, but I did chuckle a few times because there was lots of cultural references to like a superhero, like I just said, and there's jokes revolving around that. So a DC fan such as myself will actually appreciate those jokes. This film has lots of innuendo and lots of dark humor scattered throughout this film that most parents will actually notice. There was a few sequences where they sort of switched up the animation style. There's either for comedic purposes or to give homage. There was an animation style that they switched to that was similar to Bruce Timm animation style. It's really a basic plot and a simple one. There's lots of sequences where the character sort of break the fourth wall to sort of interact with the audience. And I think the kids will actually like this film. There's humor scattered throughout, and if you're a fan of the show, I think this is a film that you will like. But if you're not a fan of the show, more likely you just pass on and just not watch it. Lots of booty jokes, like they will just make a booty joke and then the next scene they make another booty joke, and then they just shake their booty up on the screen. And it's like a couple sequences where the characters are shaking their butts like so close to the screen for the audience to watch. And if you watch this movie in 3D, it'll be all over your face. So the voice actors did a good job. I mean, and Nicolas Cage was the voice of Superman in this film, and I thought Nicolas Cage did a good job. So, and I didn't really have a problem with the voice acting. And this movie had some music, and it's almost close to like a sing-along musical. This film is not created to like break ground on social commentary revolving around the modern culture of superheroes. It's pretty much only created just to deliver a funny film and just to make the audience laugh and have them all forget about their problems. If you're having a bad day and you happen to watch this film, you actually feel better and things, and it'll actually cheer you up, and it just makes you chuckle a few times. Overall, if there's one word I could describe this film, I would say this film is refreshing. I have to give Teen Titans Go to the Movies a Michael Keaton Batman. This is fun, average fun, has lots of humor scattered throughout that the kids will actually laugh at, and it has some humor that the adults will actually appreciate and laugh at. My only main issue is a lot of booty jokes, and there is lots of innuendo and dark humor scattered throughout, so I don't know how parents will actually feel by having their children watch those kind of imagery. Have you seen Teen Titans Go to the Movies? What are your thoughts? Comment below and let's talk about it. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here, join me in the Batman family. I'll have more Batman-tastic reviews on the way. You have been warned. Till then, go.